Investigators are looking into that wrong-way crash that killed 3 people and closed down Interstate 75 for more than 5 hours. Tamika Artist and Chopper 9 are part of our team coverage of this story. We begin with 9 on your side's Jordan Burgess, though. He is live with the big question investigators are trying to answer. Jordan?
Right now, they're trying to figure out why a driver ended up going the wrong way here on Interstate 75. And in some chilling 911 calls, you can hear how quickly this went from a worry to a wreck. Now, we want to show you the scene of this crash from Chopper 9 to give you a better idea of the vehicles that were involved in this here on Interstate 75 North near the Shepherd's Lane exit. Now, the Suburban is the vehicle that was reported as going the wrong way on northbound 75. Now, the driver of that vehicle was killed in the crash. They slammed into a car with 2 people inside who were both also killed. Now, a white car suffered more minor damage. That driver was taken to the hospital but is expected to survive. Now, we want you to listen to the call that came in about a minute before the crash for a wrong-way driver. Now, that's followed by the call a few minutes later from one of the first people at the scene as crews come to the realization of what caused this.
You've already passed the Laughlin split, so you're around the 13-mile marker?
Yeah, and it just came around the bend. And it's an older model Suburban-looking truck, but it was going pretty fast.
Was there a vehicle going southbound in the northbound lanes?
I'm not sure. I pulled up on it and it already.
Is there a Suburban?
Yes, there's like a Suburban. Yes, a Suburban or a Blazer.
Now, that crash shut down Interstate 75 here for about 5 hours this morning, but it reopened just before 9 o'clock, and traffic has been okay since. And right now, we're working to get more answers from police about just who was involved in this crash and why it happened. Reporting live, Jordan Burgess, 9 on your side.
All right, Jordan, thank you. And one of our producers just ran this press release in from the Village of Evendale Police Department. We just learned the names of those people. We are told the Chevy Suburban was driven by 30-year-old Corey Wilson of Springfield Township. It was going southbound in the northbound lanes of 75. Wilson's vehicle struck an Audi A8 that was being operated by Nazi Shatawi, 61, of Fairfield. Hala Odesh Shatawi, 55, his wife, was a passenger in that vehicle. All 3 of those people have died. A 4th person, according to this press release, James Gist, 36, of Hamilton, was in a 3rd car involved in the crash. He was taken to the hospital. We're going to keep you updated on that and get you more information coming up at 12:30. Now, the triple fatal crash left thousands of morning commuters in limbo, unable to get their jobs for hours. Not on your sides, Tamika Artist continues our team coverage now with more on the impact this had around the area. Tamika?
Whether you were traveling from the north or the south, it really didn't matter because a whole lot of you got tied up in that traffic nightmare this morning. Now, it took emergency crews nearly 5 hours to clear I-75 North, which lasted well through rush hour. That crash could not have happened at a worse time for folks who had to be at work between 7:30 and 9 o'clock this morning. We met up with a couple of co-workers from Louisville. They were traveling to a meeting just north of Sharonville, but because of all the heavy traffic, like many others, they were left searching for other ways to get to their destination.
It was one of our bosses texted us and said, to avoid the area because of the accident.
So what did you do?
We just took an alternative route, went through Indiana around the interstate.
This has happened, I think, maybe twice before in Indiana and in Louisville, too. So people are on the wrong side of the street. I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, I spoke with one guy who tells me that 2 of his co-workers were actually an hour late getting to work this morning. Another woman says she was on the way out the door about to run some errands when she heard about the multi-car crash on I-75 North. She says she turned around and went right back inside of the house. That's the very latest from here at I-75 North. I'm Tamika Artist, 9 on your side.